How's everybody doing today? Pray you're having a great day. What I was going to talk about here was just now that with this virus thing going around, supposedly, I was at the little corner store the other day, and lady was in there talking and said, wow, down in Ohio there's a ton of cases and that's awful close to us and all this. And I said, yeah, I said, it's really, I'm not too worried about it. And she said, well, that's because you're younger. Says that this targets like people that are older and like have weak immune systems or whatever. So thinking to myself, what's different with this than about any sickness? Because it's the same thing. If you get sick when you're, who's the most likely to die when they get sick? Well, if you're old and if you have a weak immune system. This could also be, well, that this is going to be a push for some kind of a vaccine. Just there's no way they're not going to do that. And so all these other flu vaccines that everybody's been getting all the time, I'm sure that doesn't help out what this next one that they want to push on everybody is going to be made out of, And the way that Trump had his little meeting when he had the, Walmart come up and talk, and, the pharmaceutical places, they were praising the FDA for getting this new testing thing through so fast, because everybody's gonna have to, run in. They're setting up the testing locales at the Walmarts, the FEMA centers, just like we've always talked about. Unbelievable. Getting all set up, and all because people are scared. They'll run right to this stuff. I mean, they're freaking out, you're in the grocery store and somebody coughs, they're all, you guys don't need to watch that. Somebody coughs and, such a huge deal now. What is it, under 5,000 people worldwide out of 8 billion people supposedly have died from this? That's like probably way more people that stubbed their toe die from an infection than what is going on with this thing. It's really crazy, and what the media can do to people. It's supposed to be 52 deaths maybe right now that was in the US. I mean, 52. Now, when you go get tested, or if you go get tested, I wouldn't advise that. Going to your local FEMA center, and what are they going to do, draw blood from you or something, or whatever? It's really quite amazing to watch, because everybody, well, not everybody, there are people out there that are awake. The people that have prepared for when something like this happens, or if you're stranded, if you don't have power or whatever. But it's really just amazing to sit and watch. It's not fun by no means. I was thinking that what a perfect time, like if, obviously we're already in the tribulation. So the pre-trib rapture thing is, a joke, really, because if you're in the tribulation, how can you be raptured pre-trib when you were still here? I don't know. There is going to be a rapture, but you're going through some stuff, as you see right now. This is just the beginning. And but so if everybody was quarantined, like in all their houses and stuff, and say a rapture happened then, well, nobody'd even know anything happened, you know. It would just be nobody would know. So who knows what's going to happen, huh? That's exciting to think about one of these days, to either get transformed into our glorified bodies or whatever's going to happen, you know. Something big is going to happen. So anyways, I was just going to take a little walk because it was so nice out today and talk to you guys about that stuff. So probably within another, it won't be long, we'll say, and everybody will be they'll be home quarantining, you know, where you can't leave your house. That's coming, just like Italy, you know, what they did there. It's just like a template, except on a bigger scale here. So if you haven't tried to prepare at all for anything, well, you know, just try to get what you can get now. Get some canned goods and everything. Because besides, you know, there's going to be, it ain't like you're wasting your money on if you just buy some food, because this next year with the famine that's going to be coming in, I mean, the farmers, the fields right now are still all flooded, so they're not even knowing if they're going to be able to plant when they're supposed to plant this year. So after what happened last year, and if they can't get the food in the ground this year, well, you're looking at some hungry people. And then now with the supply chains, they're going to be getting disrupted because, you know, if there's quarantine, well, then nothing comes in or out, you know. They ain't going to be delivering stuff to the stores if there's a quarantine. So just be ready for anything. But most of all, make sure that you're saved and born again. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. See you. Love you. Bye.